Acceptance is the key to unlock the door to true inner peace and happiness. If you're new to this channel, then welcome. I'm Dreyer, and I'm a modern day alchemist. A modern day alchemist is someone who can transform an idea or a concept into physical matter, such as gold or silver or bronze or cars or properties. And the trick is without spending any money. Most people have got no idea what a wealth creator or a modern day alchemist is. And therefore, if we do not know about something, we're not going to start searching for that. This is such a great skill to have that I want to share this with the world. Unfortunately, the world is not necessarily going to take it because it takes a responsibility, and it's an inward process first of all. In other words, the skill that we have to master is to master our mindset and our emotions. And that is seriously, seriously challenging, especially for some people. But I thought, if you are interested, I can give you at least 91 days, which correlates with my challenges that I'm setting myself, where at least you could see what it is and what qualities we are talking about and how those qualities can help us. Even if you don't want to become a modern day alchemist, I'm sure that these qualities are going to benefit you. No one is born as an alchemist. It's our responsibility to learn the traits and the skills and the qualities of a modern day alchemist if we want to master this trade. The great news, my friend, is that all skills, traits, qualities are teachable, learnable, and transferable, which simply means that anyone that is committed to learn them can become a modern day alchemist. Today, let's work on one of these qualities. Acceptance means embracing things as they are and finding peace within yourself. That's what it means. No matter what the circumstances, and this is where the trick comes in. So by accepting what cannot be changed, you open yourself up to the possibilities of growth, gratitude, and joy. And those are the feelings or the emotions that we want if we want to be in a high state of vibration. Acceptance is not about giving up or settling for less, but rather it's about acknowledging reality as it is and choosing to move forward with grace and strength. It helps you to let go of the negative emotions and avoid dwelling on the things that you cannot control. And let's face it, the majority of the outer world we've got no control over. The only thing that we can control is the way that we think, the way that we act, and the way that we behave. In other words, that feeling. That we can control. Now, most people, because they're not alchemists, it's going to be very difficult for them because they've never learned the skill. If you cannot control your outer world, then the outer world is controlling you. So the moment that you control it, you're going to be in a far better state of mind. You're going to have a better attitude. You're going to be more positive and have a fulfilling life because that is going to reflect and show in your life. Let's start with a small step that can help you with this quality. Today, I want you to take a few moments to reflect on something in your life that you've been struggling to accept. Maybe write it down and practice letting go of the resistance or the judgment against it. The moment that there's a resistance within the body, it simply means that energy cannot flow. And if the energy cannot flow, you're going to find it almost impossible to take energy, one form of vibration, and turn it into another form of vibration. And that is why it is so important to master these skills. It's not going to take just one try. You have to incorporate this into your life. But I'm giving you it here on a day-to-day basis so that we start the process. And if it's something that you need to work on, then start forming a habit that each and every time that there's a resistance or a judgment, or that you judge or that someone else judge, that you simply practice the skill. Now, I'd also like to give you some action steps that you can take to improve your ability to acceptance. The first thing is practice mindfulness and self-awareness. We are living in a reaction. Instead of thinking and instead of being in the here and now and being aware of what's going on around us and in us. So we have to become more aware of what it is that you are resisting. The moment that you resist something, you cannot accept it. What I want you to do is to practice gratitude, to cultivate a positive mindset and shift your focus to the good in your life. I know this is a tall order because I've been there. And during my days, sometimes it happens where I need to really dig deep into myself in order to focus on the good. Luckily, I'm not watching news and stuff like that, but I do get in contact with people. And the weird thing is that most of the time, the moment that you get into contact with people, they're going to ask, how are you? Blah, blah, blah. And then, did you hear about, or what do you think about? And then they're going to bring up something that is negative. It's apparently just a way of life. And you can't get away from it. But how do you build this shield around you? And the one way is to accept things for what they are and to know that I am in control of my mind and of how I think and how I'm going to react. Focus on what you can control and therefore take action on what actions you can take towards a positive change. And that positive change is sometimes just to let go of those things that's not going to benefit you. In other words, to build that shield and to accept that you are in total control of every single thing that comes through the brain, what we see, hear, feel, taste, and smell. And even the inner dialogue, we are, for a split second, we are in control on condition that we are modern day alchemists and we know how to control the 6 higher powers of the mind. It's the most phenomenal gift that we were given, but it takes time and it takes effort and it takes energy in order to learn the skill on how to do it on a moment to moment and day to day basis. So maybe in the comments, that is if you want to, I will appreciate that. Share one thing that you've learned to accept in your life and perhaps how it brought you more peace and happiness. This is serious stuff, but the outcome is a life of fulfillment, of happiness, where you can be and do whatever you want in life, and you can do the things that you want, when you want, where you want, how you want, with whom you want, without worrying about what other people are going to say or where the money is going to come from. It's immense feeling to really be free. And I'm not talking just about financial freedom. I'm talking about freedom in the bigger sense of the word. Maybe to conclude today's lesson, embrace acceptance and let go of the need to control every aspect of your life. It is not going to happen. You cannot control what is going on around you. You cannot even control what your spouse is thinking or saying. You cannot do that. And most of the time, we can't even control ourselves what we think and say because we are not modern day alchemists. There's no need to worry about that. It is to be in control of ourselves and every aspect of our inner being. Trust that everything is working out for the highest good, and then find peace in the here and the now. And then I always want you to remember that your beliefs, your qualities and your skills, my beliefs, my qualities and my skills, that is what determines our destiny. Not the degrees that you've got, not the things that you've got. What determines that is our beliefs, qualities, and skills. And we are in total control of that. So thank you so much for your time. And I can't wait to see you in the next lesson.